All right, good morning, guys. I'm going to go ahead and show you how you should be completing the grocery store scavenger hunt today. So you probably clicked here to watch the video, so I'm going to click here and give you some directions. So if you don't know already, we're doing a PBL. It is called the Food Desert Project. And our final exam project is over a food desert in the east end of Houston. And we're going to be looking at different grocery stores to bring to the east end. Today, you'll be comparing grocery stores and looking at the prices of food. So the first two questions are just your name and what class period you are, right? So I'm just going to put first and go to next. So now we get into the actual assignment. What you're going to do is you're going to pick two of the following grocery stores that I have right here and compare the prices on similar products in their weekly ads. So all of these already have my zip code typed in, so they're to like my address. So you might say you want to compare Kroger. So you would click that link that is behind Kroger. It may ask you to type in your zip code. I want the weekly ad for this week. And I'm going to go ahead and go through that. And I think I'm also going to do Seller Brothers. So I have Kroger open and Seller Brothers. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to put those in. So Kroger and Seller Brothers. And then I'm going to find 5 things that me and my family eat or buy regularly in the ads. And then I'm going to write those items and their prices here. So I'm going to go through. So I usually buy strawberries. So I'm going to say 2 pounds strawberries was $2.99. And then I'm going to keep going and I'm going to do 5 of those. All right. And that was at Kroger, right? Yeah. You only have to do 5 items, so it can be 3 from your first store, 2 from your second store, 5 from one store. It doesn't matter. Then the second question is, what are 3 common items each store has on their ad? So let's see. Does Seller Brothers, they have bananas, they don't have strawberries. So basically, they have grapes. I'm looking through and I'm going to find 3 common items that Seller Brothers has. Ooh, crawfish. And Kroger has. All right. So they had avocados. Does Seller Brothers have avocados? They do. So I'm going to put avocados. Right? So then I'm going to find 2 more items that they both have. Third question, which store has cheaper prices for the 3 items you typed above? So you're going to be looking at avocados and those 2 other items that that they have in common, and which one has them cheaper. So right now there are 4 for $1, so 25 cents each, and 68. So they're 25 cents each at Seller Brothers and 68 cents each at Kroger. So I'm going to say avocados are cheaper at Sellers, and then I'm going to do those 2 other items. Look specifically at the meat section of their ads, which store has better prices. So the meat section is going to be like this, where you're getting raw meat, right there. There's usually a whole section. Let me look. I guess that's it. All right. Look specifically at the produce section where your fruits and veggies are, which has better prices. Overall, which has cheaper prices. As you're flipping through, you're going to notice, oh, well, Seller Brothers is way more affordable than Kroger, or Kroger is way more affordable than H-E-B. Whatever. You're going to put which one is more affordable, has the cheaper prices. If you only got to shop at one of these stores, which one would it be and why? Explain. Which store is best for someone that is on a budget, and how did you come to this conclusion? Using maps.google.com, look at the locations of these stores around Houston. Are any of these stores close to where you live? If not, how far are they minutes-wise? If they are close to you, which ones are? So on maps.google.com, it's just going to take you to Google Maps. I'm going to zoom in on Houston because that's obviously where we are. I'm going to come zoom in to the east end, and I'm just going to type in grocery store. Or actually, I'm going to type in Kroger. Oh, there's a Kroger pretty close. Okay, so I'm going to do a Kroger, and then I'm going to map it. So I'm going to do directions, and I'm just going to start, oh, look, there's sellers. I'm going to start with for high school. So I'm going to say 4.7 miles. Kroger is 4.7 miles, and Sellers is blah, blah, blah miles from my house. And then you're going to go back to maps.google and type in grocery store, and what store pops up as the closest to your house and how far is it from your house, right? So you'll type in your address and then just type in grocery store and see how close it is. And then you'll click submit, and that is going to help you because the next thing that we're going to do, first thing next week, we are going to actually pick a grocery store that you want to bring to the East End. So I would recommend choosing one of these that you haven't been to, right? So maybe you haven't ever been to an H-E-B or an Aldi or a Whole Foods. Maybe you should click those circulars and decide out of those since you've never been there. As always, please let me know if you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, but please remember I will be star testing, so if you have any questions, you might have to wait a little bit on an answer. Other than that, please complete this assignment. Let me know if you have any questions.